learning about my culture and stuff was like all up to me. I kind of use TikTok to like document my life. I don't know. I feel like, dude, I prevented future kids from happening. Like, I feel like I'm a f***ing bad guy. Yeah. This is something actually nobody's known. I've never said this before. I had lunch with them right before the fight.
Because Massachusetts isn't like Arkansas, right?
You mean Arkansas?
You mean Arkansas?
Arkansas?
You mean Arkansas?
I know.
What the f*** was that?
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hours for Midnight podcast. Got myself, Manrov, and special guest all the way from Massachusetts.
Guest,
I cannot even pronounce it. What is it?
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Massachusetts, bro. Come on,
fucking Massa, whatever.
This guy's hella educated, bro. That's why they got Harvard and shit, yo.
Yeah, I didn't fucking get in. But
Do you live in Boston?
Yeah, I live in Boston.
So you applied to Harvard?
Low key,
Oh,
but
already, how did that go?
No,
Like
fucking
low key, I used to think of that too, dude. When I was in like grade 12, I was like, yo, what a power move would it be if it's like 98% rejection, but then you just apply for the fucks of it and you're like, yeah, dirty Harvard punch again. But then I was like, yo, no way,
That'd be crazy.
You know what I want to do, yo.
But yeah,
That's nuts.
introducing Arjun Bedi. What's up?
Yeah.
Good,
How you doing, brother?
Good, bro. I'm glad to be here. It's
Yeah.
probably like one of my last times in Vancouver. I don't come here often.
One of
So
your, like,
Yeah.
only times. Like, how many times
Yeah.
have you come here in your whole life?
it's my first time in
Birth?
Canada, bro.
No, first
Oh,
time in
no
Canada?
way.
Yeah,
How you
that's
like it?
crazy, yo.
No, it's good. It's good. It's open.
good.
It's like
So it's
you
vibes,
mean-
right?
it is.
It is, yeah.
I gotta ask you an important question.
It's way
off the
different,
bat.
bro, than Boston, bro.
Yeah.
And Massachusetts and shit. I went to Detroit, yo.
Yeah.
Last year in October in the hood, bro. I did not feel at
You
home.
went to
yo.
Detroit? Why
Yeah,
Detroit?
I went to Detroit, yo. There's like a
Says,
conference there. And then like I did not feel at home, bro. There's something I want to do. I went to New York like last month.
Yeah.
And I still remember when I got off the plane, I was like, Canada number one, Canada number one, Canada. Yo, it's like,
This guy's
but
fun.
like, yo, I don't know, bro. I guess it depends on the community too, right?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you an important question.
Yeah, go
You're being
ahead.
from Boston, right?
Yeah.
Are you a Boston Celtics fan?
Bro, low-key I am.
I like you. The
Alright.
buying it. That was my first NBA jersey. It was
Yeah?
it was
Yes,
green.
sir.
What was the name?
Yeah.
Green Celtics.
Oh yeah.
It was a hand me down from my older cousin, yo. How's the vibe in Massachusetts, yo? How's the Punjabi community compared to Surrey, Massachusetts,
Bro, small as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
From where I'm from, like I grew up in a high school where I was the only sick kid,
Yeah.
and like
How'd
No
that
way.
feel?
it was crazy. It was so crazy because nobody there spoke Punjabi. You know, I'd say like even the Indian population was pretty small.
Yeah.
So learning about my culture and stuff was like all up to me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, whenever my parents could teach me and stuff.
I feel that's kind of tough though, but like if you say that to a Surrey kid, they almost wouldn't, they wouldn't be able to fathom it because the thing is over here, to say that you're the only brown kid at your school or in your
It
community.
happens in like northern BC a lot though.
Northern BC.
We have a
but,
lot
like,
of Pindu
we're-
shit here, bro. Like
Yeah.
you only see like these three cities like Vancouver, Surrey. If you go where we live, Abbotsford, pretty Desi, right? Chilliwack doesn't even have no gurdwara yet, but
Yeah.
brown people live there.
Yeah.
And like other than that, like there's like BC has a lot of tiny little towns where you'll see people that are like the only Punjabi person in their school.
Like Clearwater, for example.
Bro, no, I came here. This was such a shock for me because I went to get a cut and like they didn't speak English. None of them.
What do you mean?
Like they only spoke Punjabi there.
Oh yeah.
And so I had to like hard just use only Punjabi, and like I don't do that unless I go to the Gurdwara back in Boston. You know what I mean? Like I never have a chance to speak with anybody except my family.
Oh, and Punjabi like back and forth, right?
How'd you feel?
See, yo, that's insane, bro. Like that just to me is insane, yo.
Yeah, everywhere we go, we speak Punjabi. Like
Yeah,
even,
yeah.
like even when
It's almost like more riz, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Because here there's so many like successful Punjabi business owners too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like they kind of just like glorify you until you like riz them up like that kaam kar and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll like listen to you, yo.
Bro, like
Yeah.
even this morning when I went to Martin's to grab the ice cap. By the way, how is the ice cap?
Bro, it's crazy, bro. I'm gonna say like it's better than Dunkin'. Because
Solid.
No
we have
way.
a ton of fucking Dunkin' in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
But no, this is better.
Y'all hear that, Americans? You know we got Tim Hortons.
Low-key.
Yeah, like Tim Hortons,
I know.
yo. No, American Timmy's doesn't hit the same, yo.
So
Yeah,
what is the nickname? Timmy's? Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Timmy's.
Timmy's. What are like the Munchkins called?
The Munchkins?
Oh, you mean the little like Timbits?
Timbits.
Oh.
That's what somebody was saying. I was like,
Bro, Munchkins is freaking wild, yo.
That's fucking what the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say like this morning, like you know, you're like, oh, I don't really speak much Punjabi, bro. I literally did my order this morning from Tim Hortons in Punjabi.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
the auntie was like, auntie's like, she's like started speaking. She was struggling to speak English, and I was like, "Tan Punjabi on the area," and she's like, "Auntie, pata ki mangda?" And I was
Bro,
like-
that's crazy.
I was like, "Auntie, ek do ice cap de do bagel de do." Like,
Yo, that
she's like-
fully reminds me, yo, last year I went to Toronto, right, with all my friends. And then in like August, September, if I remember, right, I still remember the first place we did, we got a car and went to Timmy's, right?
Yeah.
And like here, bro, the Timmy's is still like not this enough that they'll be like, hi, how's your day? What do you want to eat today? Whatever the hell, right?
Yeah.
They're just like, Kilana.
Uh-uh.
They're pumping there, like, and then my friends were choked. They're like, yo, this shit's like India, bro. But like after a while, I guess you kind of start to like it, right? You just,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
straight hookups,
Yeah, straight up, man.
Yeah.
All right, enough about us and everything. Arjun, let's get to you, man.
Yeah.
So I wanna, for the fans that don't know you, How'd you describe yourself? Like, who are you? What do you do?
Okay, so I like to create content. I think that's like the main thing. That's why,
Yeah.
like, I mean, some people know me because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just be doing the most random shit online. Like, I never really took it like super seriously,
Yeah.
but I've been doing like just whatever's fun for me. Like, I did like some fucking boxing matches.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
random
into that.
content with like my nana. Like, just anywhere I am, I kind of use TikTok to like document my life.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
sick, bro. That's
Right?
sick.
And like, I don't know. It's like it's good for me too because I can look back at it.
It's like your Twitter, bro.
Exactly,
Like, you know, back in the day, the
exactly.
motherfucker used to tweet like 10 times a day, like what they're doing. I just took a shot, I just did this. Now it's like TikTok. I used to be like the two. I posted every single day for all of 2022.
Oh, really? On TikTok or Twitter?
And on TikTok.
Okay.
And I ended the year with 2.2 million likes, and then like
Wow.
a solid couple of videos that went over 1 million.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, like let's start a podcast.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what I
what-
mean?
that's
like
what I came
after-
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
gym.
yeah, yeah.
That's when
Okay,
I
that's crazy.
fucking randomly popped up. I literally messaged
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
he's
and
already
was
like, yo,
start a
solid.
pod.
See, that's a consistency thing, though.
That's
right?
consistency thing, though.
I wish I was that consistent. I post like every other day.
Yeah.
It's still good though,
That's
man.
chilling too, though.
That's better than like 90% of people that post on the platform anyway, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
most people will post like once or twice and call it a day.
Right. But
Yeah.
I try to make like quality posts though. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
like some comes out shit.
Yeah, like one thing I think people probably do know you for is the loyalty test.
Oh, right.
That's
yeah.
your new thing that you started not too long ago, about
Yeah,
what, like
yeah.
6 months ago, I'd say, like a year ago.
4 months ago, maybe.
4 months
Not
ago, yeah,
even.
it's
a good
it
series.
has a-
Yeah.
yeah,
What
yeah.
inspired it?
Like what?
Did it was somebody close to you unloyal?
Dude,
It inspired the
That's
test?
what people think.
Do
Some
the
actually, okay, I want to take credit, but it wasn't fully like my idea. Some
Yeah.
guy DM'd me,
Yeah.
and he was
Not
like,
even a girl.
yo.
Yo.
He's like, yo, you're. I mean, he was from Canada, so I'm just trying to fucking.
What are you trying to say?
No, but he was like, my girl follows you. Like,
Yeah.
your name is low-key like a touchy subject in our relationship.
No way.
And I was like, okay,
What the
kind of.
fuck?
It's kind of like an ego boost, I guess. I don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
so he was like, can you
That's
DM her and do a loyalty test for me?
Uh.
So first I was like, I don't really do loyalty tests. I'm not trying to like fucking be a homewrecker.
Yeah,
But then I
yeah.
thought about it. I'm like, if she's gonna cheat, then I'm actually like saving this dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the first one I ever did. And yeah, I just did the first loyalty test, and then Loki posted it.
was
She-
a Canadian guy, and then she failed, right? She fully
Fuck.
failed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
failed.
fully
And
failed.
What's
Yeah.
fuck, man? That's all.
Yo, so like when they fail, right? Like I don't know, like if you're single in a relationship,
Yeah,
right? But
I
I
know
just
what
like, when they're- like, do you ever just think like, yo, should I just not post this one
And
and
then-
just talk to this
and
girl?
then take the shorty.
Bro, no, like I just mean like logically, bro. Like that's my thought process.
You know
here. It's
what?
like we already have so many videos to post, bro.
I was, bro, I've been looking for like a girl for a while. So that
Yeah.
that thought crossed my mind so many times.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like one of
yeah.
the girls that loyalty tested, she was low-key bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if I just like,
yeah.
I just like start my own thing now?
Yeah.
But first,
just don't post it?
There was two
Yeah,
problems
true.
with that. One, I feel like that'd be such a fuck you to the guy. Like he came to me for help. I just leave with this girl.
Yeah, that's really
The
fucked.
second thing
keep
is
you
like
up at
I don't
night.
want a girl that's cheated before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she's if I already saw she's unfaithful, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't feel like you can technically just find a girl. I feel like it just comes to you. I feel like anyone I've ever talked to is always just like,
I
it
don't
just
know,
kinda
yo.
comes to you.
Like,
Really?
it
I
needs
think
a
so.
love guru, yo, Arjun. You should ask him, yo.
Nah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
that's
bro,
fucked.
deep
Loki,
traumas
give me
and
advice,
shit.
bro. I'm so ass at this. Like
Yeah.
my
Yeah, yeah,
choice.
yeah.
So I mean, I guess I do the opposite of what you say. I like try to find girls.
Yeah.
But some shit always is like wildly wrong.
When
Yo,
you
I
go
know.
out looking for it,
Yeah.
you always end up like overlooking things that you wouldn't normally overlook.
Mm.
And that's what I
Because
believe.
you get impatient.
Because you get
right?
impatient,
start dropping
right?
the standards.
And then you start dropping your standards. Maybe like, maybe I should try. Maybe I can accept this, or maybe like you know whatever, right? But for me, for example, like with my girl, like I just met her randomly. Like I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Randomly met her, we hit it off, and then now we're dating, right? Like so, it's like it's completely different.
Yeah. What's like the loyalty test that you've done that's actually like low key disturbed you? Like
Yeah.
there has to be like one or two that were just like
Bro.
too easy or too fucked up or some shit.
So okay, the one that fucked with me the most mentally. So I started losing like a little bit of hope in girls after this one.
Yeah.
So basically, this guy hits me up and he's
Nice.
like, yo, I need you to do this. Like, you know, I'm kind of feeling iffy about my girl.
Yeah.
And so I DM the girl, and the first thing she says is I have a boyfriend, right?
Uh-huh.
First thing. So I'm like, okay, it's going good. And I just DM the guy right away. I posted this one.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we're both celebrating. We're like, hey, she's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
loyal.
yeah,
Like, she's a
yeah.
keeper.
Mhm.
She double texts me and says, like, oh, but where are you from? Or something like that.
Yeah.
And continues with the conversation.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
So I'm like, yo, so you're going to marry this boyfriend? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, so he's temporary then, right?
Yeah.
And then I fucking get her to fold. And I have to, like, go back to the guy and be like,
Never
Never
mind.
mind.
never
right?
mind.
Yeah.
That was the
yeah.
hardest news I ever delivered. Because this
Yeah.
dude called me all happy. He's like, yo, we did it, bro. We did it. And I was like, dude.
Yeah.
She's not
that's
even yours
good.
anymore,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Never mind, yo. That's fucking
Bro's
crazy.
debating not posting that one.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that's like a roller coaster of events, though.
That's
yo.
fucked.
for
Like, you're
TikTok,
like
I'm
on
not gonna lie.
all time high, and then you're just fucking down
Bro,
at the
can you
bottom.
imagine, like, yo, like, I would legit go to, like, Cineplex and pay for a ticket for just a 1 hour compilation of Arjun's loyalty test, yo. There's probably some pretty fucked up entertaining ones, yo.
You haven't seen a lot of them probably, but like I
No.
saw the recent one where the one you're talking about, where she's like, I have a boyfriend.
Mm.
I saw that one not too long ago. It came up on my For You page.
Yeah,
And I
there
was
was there was another one where this guy was about to propose. He was right about to propose.
Oh,
He's like,
fuck.
listen, I'm gonna lock in. Like I've been thinking about this for a while. I bought the ring,
Yeah.
but I need you to like check it before.
Yeah.
And I was praying for this guy. Like hopefully that shit works out for him.
Yeah.
She folded too quick, bro. And then I don't know. I feel like,
Fuck.
dude, I prevented future kids from happening. Like, I feel like a fucking bad guy.
Yo, that's actually facts, bro.
Nah, man.
It's like you think about the babbe involved in that, the grandmas involved, the parents, bro. Everybody went through that pain, yo.
Like for me, it's just a TikTok video, but for them, both of the lives.
Yo,
are,
that's
like,
actually
fucking
facts,
done.
right? Like for us, it's like you scroll on your For You page, you just see a video, you're like, yo, that's fucked. Then for somebody else, they're like, yo, we jindagi barbaad ho gayi.
Yeah,
Shit.
fucking both depressed now.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah,
depression,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fuck, man.
That's low-key another reason why I haven't done so many too often. Cause like I like doing videos that give out positive energy.
Yeah.
These low-key at the end of the day, they steer all the negative videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
true.
100% facts, bro.
So like I was gonna say, like, what's the plan now that like after TikTok? Like you said, you want to go transition to something else, right? Eventually, past TikTok,
Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll do acting and stuff.
acting.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna-
solid, man. No, I think you could definitely excel in acting. I think you have like the charisma for it for
Yeah,
sure.
no, I appreciate that.
Right?
Yeah.
But one thing I think a lot of people and the fans would be very upset if I didn't ask you about is the
Yeah.
boxing.
Okay.
This guy right here is a fucking boxing fanatic. Hey, Pani Floyd
Oh yeah,
Mayweather.
dude, this one guy came on our podcast wanted to scrap you, yo.
Yeah, Sim.
Sim, right? He was
yeah,
just telling me.
yeah,
Okay.
I was telling him, yeah. So I was gonna say, do you accept Sim's challenge?
Bro, here's the thing, all right? I only fight people that I have like a genuine dislike for. Like,
And
Oven-
you don't like genuinely have a problem with Sim.
Exactly. Like Avanish was a sexual predator. You know,
Yeah.
this guy Farzi, he
That's
used to
true.
make content that like belittled his people at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
And then like I also have somebody else in mind, low key, who's coming up. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no problem with Sim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sim just likes Sim actually boxes, right? So he just wants like to have like a nice challenge type of thing,
Yeah.
and he just does it for like the sport
I
of
mean,
it.
we could spar and shit for fun, like live stream it, sure.
Yeah,
know what I
Well,
mean?
what's one thing about Sam that might trigger Arjun into accepting a fight? Like, deep?
Yeah, give me something like deep.
He really likes like Diljit, like he'll try to like mimic
yeah,
him,
he like
a
really
nice
likes
way.
Diljit. I don't know if you.
All right, same, bro. Like,
Fuck, man.
That's
Nah,
not
we're gonna
that
make
big of
these
a
best
deal.
friends, man.
Yeah,
These guys gonna be
give
like
each other a hug, right? Call it a day,
call
no
it a
fight.
day, man. No fight, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think him and Dill need to maybe him and Dill.
yeah, maybe that's an undercard. I don't know.
Maybe that's an undercard.
Yeah, it could
I don't
be.
fucking know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I don't know.
Next thing you know, we got like fucking I don't know who else we can grab from Surrey for to fight
Yeah.
this guy.
That's pretty wild,
Yeah.
yo. Did you ever like? Do you sell live tickets to your fights? Like, would you?
Sell? All right.
Because
so
yo,
the
I could set it up for you on Ticketmaster and shit,
Really?
bro. I'm a tech guy, bro. And I
So-
say you do it in Surrey, bro.
Uh-huh.
You do like the rec center and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my
We'll
god.
go, bro. I got buddies with the mayor, yo.
Okay, you
I'm
know
not trying
what?
to sound whack, but like, yo,
Where does that guy City Boy JJ live?
You sold mad tickets,
City
yo.
boy JJ.
Do you know that one guy City Boy JJ?
City boy JJ.
I've
He's
never
like
heard of him.
claims to be the finest brown boy. That guy pisses me off, bro. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
City boy JJ, yo.
bro, that's a strong claim.
Might
I'm
be
not
from
gonna
Surrey.
lie. Like that's somebody I would box like in a heartbeat. I'll bring him to Surrey too. Like
Yeah,
fucking, you know
yeah,
what I
bring him
mean?
to Surrey, yo. Bring him to Surrey, yo. We
Yeah.
have a venue. We'll sell some tickets, bro.
We'll do it for
It'll be
charity.
good for everybody, yo.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck it. Let's do it for
I don't
charity.
know if I'm like big enough to sell tickets though. Like
Huh?
I feel like
Nah,
people just watch
yo,
for fun.
No,
No,
but like,
no.
like
If
people
you
here,
go
like
scrap-
if you're genuinely like a solid boxer, bro, people here will go to fights just for the sake of watching.
Like,
a fight.
if we can make a whole card, because we know fighters here, if we make a whole card and let's say the whole thing's for
Yeah, you
charity,
can hop on it too, right? You box.
fuck man.
let's say it's like 3-4 like proper fighters, like that's their life. They're not like an online presence.
Yeah.
And then you throw in an influencer fight, like
like
also just,
2-3
build hype.
influencer fights.
Yeah,
And then let's say you just make the ticket like $20, right? And then all the money goes to like funding kids like
that's
underprivileged
it.
kids.
And
to
then
get
later,
into
bro,
boxing or
you're like,
something.
yo, I'm so busting here. I'm gonna just move to Surrey, fucking Massachusetts, to like Canada. Yeah, and then chilling, yo. That's it.
Yeah.
Because Massachusetts isn't like Arkansas, right?
Dude,
I look at
yeah.
Arkansas and like
You mean
It's not like
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
You mean Arkansas?
Arkansas and shit.
Arkansas?
You mean
Arkansas.
Arkansas?
I know. I
What
thought
the fuck
I
was
thought you were
that?
talking about some place in Canada, bro. I'm gonna
What
lie,
the fuck?
Arkansas.
You mean Arkansas?
No, because there's like Kansas.
It's not Arkansas.
Kansas.
Right, and then I think if you add the pre to it, you add the R, then it
Yeah.
goes Arkansas.
Yeah, so
This
it's
guy's-
Arkansas and Kansas.
I thought it was Arkansas.
No,
yo.
bro, we can't pronounce.
I thought you were talking about some Canadian province.
no,
or
no, no,
Arkansas or
No,
something.
bro,
no,
only
no.
racist place in America and Canada's like the middle, bro.
Yeah.
Like the West and East Coast are honestly pretty chilling, yo. But then the middle is like fucked, yo.
Yeah. No,
Let's
but
go.
yeah,
The
it's
par-
not
the
that bad. In
parodies and
America,
shit.
like
Yeah.
we're not like a super like Republican state. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
more
yeah.
like a Democratic state. So I mean, if you move, like I go to college in Indiana, and I'd say it's worse there.
Indiana.
Really?
Because they still have a
You're
Ku
the
Klux Klan
man.
presence there. You know that?
Pardon?
They still have the Ku Klux Klan there.
Yeah.
I've been to Indiana, bro. It's
Oh,
like
you have?
more gas stations than
So that-
people.
that-
This guy's been way too.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
more gas stations than people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
my
fucking
friends
wild
all own
there.
gas stations there. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they still have the
They're talking to the
KKK.
source, yo.
You could definitely feel the racism there. Like I went to a
Yeah.
college party one time,
Uh-huh.
and this guy's like, "Oh, here come the sophomore fobs," and we pressed the fuck out of him.
Fob?
But
Oh,
yeah, they were like we're just Indian, just called us fucking fobs. I was like, the dude who said that was like hella drunk, so we didn't want to like fucking.
Yeah.
you know,
It's
do
not
too
worth
much,
it,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Like-
Because if the cops show up, they're not gonna go after them, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the other thing about Indiana is we have a ton of frats, like Greek life,
Yep.
and they're pretty much all white. Like there's one brown frat, like 30, 40 other frats that are all just white, and to get in there as a brown man is like nearly impossible.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
That's
So first
fair.
you have to get to the
Do
college, you know,
do
the
people like know that like when they see you, do they just group all you brown people as just one thing, or do they group you as just they know like the difference? Like, okay, this guy's like Muslim, this guy's sick.
People have to realize is that like 90% people who wear pugs are not Muslim, bro.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
all Sikhs. Like
They're
why,
all-
Yeah,
why
yeah.
do they group them like that?
It is, bro.
It's
But honestly, like,
because 9/11 left a very bad psychological scar on people too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
that's-
also, yo, it's like, okay, so when people ask me if I'm Muslim, right, and then they get like choked, they kind of choked and shit. Like, I usually don't say like, yo, I'm not Muslim, because I feel like that makes it be like, okay, if I was Muslim, like it'd be okay to fucking not like
Yes.
shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even if I was Muslim, bro, like, what's your problem with me? Like, I didn't fucking do all that
Exactly,
shit, right? Like,
exactly.
it's a
Yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
organization.
Yeah.
Arjun, yo,
Yeah.
flash question for you.
Okay, go
What's
ahead.
been your dumbest purchase in your whole life ever?
Dumbest purchase?
Yeah. How old are you? Are you older than me?
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm
Ask
20.
you first.
Oh, shit.
okay. I'm 22.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
22.
people think I look older, so.
Yeah, I thought you were like my age or older.
Shit, dumbest purchase? Oh my god, this is like the stupidest shit ever. I bought a car and then just totaled it like right away. Like I bought.
That's pretty nuts, yo. I'm not gonna lie. That's my topic.
What'd you
so
buy?
My dad bought this car and then he gave it to me
Yeah.
when I went to college. And within
Yeah.
like a month, bro, I totaled this into a ditch.
Were you okay?
I mean, low key,
You're
low
fine.
key.
Yeah,
Like,
low-key. It was a safe
Yeah,
car, bro.
yeah, it was a safe
It
car.
was like
It
a Beamer and shit.
It was a Audi
It was
A6.
Audi. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pretty safe
And
car.
we got it
yeah.
wrapped and everything too. It was so sexy, and then
No
I fucked
way.
it up. And
How'd
then-
you fuck it up though? Like,
So I was going. All right, it's low-key my fault. I hope my parents are not watching this shit, but there's like a sharp ass.
With insurance not watching it.
Yeah, I hope insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, they already gave me my check, but
yeah.
With the mic closer, yo.
Oh shit, yeah. So it was a sharp ass turn, right?
Yeah.
And the car hydroplaned, and it just happened to be a fucking ditch right here. All my friends are on the car. We just look at each other like as the car is going in the fucking ditch, bro. Just like a big bang. Low-key, everybody was okay.
Okay.
Next week, bought another car with a check.
Yeah.
I'm chilling now.
Yeah, that's true. The insurance came through clutch, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
think
funny.
American
yo.
insurance works a little bit faster.
It
than
does,
ours,
it does,
yeah.
it's good.
Our shit's fucked.
Really?
Yeah, ICBC, you're tied up for a little bit, yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit.
because you're tied up for.
It's like government insurance.
Yeah.
But it's like hella money.
Yeah, but I
it's
needed
like
a car in
those-
college. You know what I mean? So I bought
Yeah,
something.
You do need a car, yo.
Yeah.
Or in the countries where we live, you can't really take transit.
Really?
I'm be dead ass, bro. Like, yo, like I used to know people that lived closer to uni than me,
Yeah.
but they would take transit and it would take them way longer than me. Like, I'd be driving from like fucking 60 kilometers away, right? I'd get there in like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
These guys would be taking transit from like 15 kilometers away. It'd take them like fucking an hour, 10 minutes, bro.
Dude,
Like, that's just not efficient
yeah.
unless you're just like villa and like have no money. Like, I get it and shit, right? But it's tough, man.
Dude,
no
also
car
like
thing.
half the hanging out I do is in my fucking car with my friends. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So like if I don't have a car, like it kind of kills the social life too.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It does make sense, but I think it's also like it's like a thing where fucking we're just so used to it.
No, but like, you actually dead ass need a car, bro.
You do, yeah.
Our infrastructure is not made with respect
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that shit.
No,
Like
no,
in
like
Europe,
here-
it is. In Europe, it is.
Europe is sick.
Mm.
Europe has like the fucking
Like
like
trains
the
and- have you been
shuttles
there?
and shit. And
Have you been
trains.
there?
Mm.
You been to
Bro,
Europe?
No, I'm going to Europe next month, bro. I'm going to Portugal.
Oh no
Portugal?
way!
First time going to Europe. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
What are you
crazy.
doing
For
in
what, Taylor
Portugal?
Swift?
Dude, no, fuck
Oh,
no.
she's at a concert.
Fuck no.
She's at a concert.
I don't know. I'm going for like 3 weeks. So my parents just like to like. I mean, I feel like all Desi parents like want to get to a specific level. They just want to go to Europe. I don't know if you guys have that same
Really?
experience.
Oh no, our parents go to India and shit,
They
bro.
went to
Really?
India,
I just
yeah.
came back from India.
Like
so
my mom doesn't want to like go to Europe eventually too, though.
Yeah, my mom does
Yeah.
too.
So I feel like so this is our eventually. So we just planned it first trip to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
don't
pretty
know.
sick. Just Portugal only.
Portugal. I mean, that's you get the Schengen visa. You could just go wherever. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out when we
Yeah,
get
Figure it
there.
out.
Yeah.
Like
Go to
yo,
France.
in like London and like France and shit, the trains come like every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's way faster because yo,
Really?
those countries are so narrow because they have like no fucking land.
Yeah.
And so many people live there. The streets are so narrow. There's so much traffic. Even if you go to like downtown Paris, you can't even find parking.
Yeah.
It's just an ass scene, yo. So you just take transit.
One of the viewers, they asked this question for when we got an American guest, right? On, how would you say so far, like, you would say Canada compares to U.S. Like, and when like just a short time you've been here, like, how would you say like what's something you like about Canada compared to the U.S. and what's something you don't?
I like the chill. One of the chill vibes.
Yeah,
And two,
yeah.
I feel like people in Canada underestimate how nice it is to have your community around, bro. Like being here, it feels like it's even better than being in India.
Actually?
Because there's a lot of Punjabis in India too, but
Yeah,
they don't
bro.
get the cultural context. Like it's
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
to
yeah,
communicate
yeah.
with them, even if you speak good Punjabi.
Yeah.
coming here, like there's Punjabis who also understand. It's just like easy to mesh. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And like everybody's around.
Hella.
You kind of just feel at
They're
home.
all like
here.
just like you, like just like us and
Exactly.
shit.
You
They're
kind of
all
feel
like
at
homies.
home, more at home here.
Yeah,
Versus
hella.
when you're in like America, unless you're in like Cali or something, you feel like very
Cali's
secluded.
fucking
You know what I
Cali's
mean?
running.
Yeah, but unless
bro.
you're somewhere else, you feel opera, yo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
opera means like foreign.
Right.
You feel a little foreign. Like when I was in New York, I felt a little foreign and shit. When I
Yeah.
came back, I was like Canada #1.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
you're
it.
back as home,
Yeah.
right? So I
Yeah.
feel very homey vibes here, even though it's my first time.
Bro, like
Yeah.
you
You know what I
come
mean?
here, the person who stamps your passport is probably gonna be like, yo, I came back from India last year.
Yeah.
And the girl stamping my passport had a pug, right?
Really?
And she
Okay.
worked for the border security.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, I see your podcast all the time. It's pretty sick.
That's fine.
And I was like, yo, this is like my home, bro.
Exactly,
Like now where
exactly,
they're like,
exactly.
hey, when you come back from the,
Yeah. Also, like when I got to the
you know, like,
Hey, when'd you get back here from the country there, buddy?
yeah, what are you bringing it? So
they're like, yo, then they're like, do you know that song?
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
no, this is also at the airport, bro. They don't ask me to take off my cutout or anything. Cause
Yeah.
like it's like literally sick guys checking my shit. You know what I mean? So they get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
in America, they like, oh, take off your bracelet, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, and over
Yeah.
here it's like chills, man. Like even like on like I don't know if America if they do this, but here, man, you probably know this. But here, domestic flights in Canada, you don't have to take
Yeah,
off
you can wear
your
a crown too if it's like under like
oh, really? In
Yeah,
Canada?
yeah.
under like
That makes
like
sense.
10 centimeters or something. I don't even know.
6 inches, I
But
think.
yeah, bro, it's pretty crazy. You know where else they're like hella weird about that stuff is in like France, right? I was talking to this one
I was
guy.
just
there.
in France.
Yeah. Oh no way.
Yeah.
So like I was talking to some guy who's a bus driver, but he's
Yeah.
Punjabi, and he's like, yo, my supervisor comes, and if I'm wearing my kada, he rates me up.
Wow.
Yeah, because they don't,
Yeah.
you can't show religion there. Like if you like work for like the public service or whatever, and they don't let him do anything, bro. Like he couldn't even have a pug if he wanted to. His kids, they like the principal called them in to talk to them because they're like, yo, like they're wearing pugs and stuff, and he's like, yo, like they have to tie their hair back if they want to be in school here.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
crazy.
wild, yo.
So were
And
they-
then this guy was like, he's actually loaded there too because he does bus driving and then he
Yeah.
drove Uber on the weekends,
Yeah.
right? And this guy had, like 10 houses, bro, in
Yeah.
Paris. He's like a proper Desi, like rental properties and
Wow,
shit. But he's like, after all that, this country gives me no respect.
no
and I just
religious
want to leave.
freedom, nothing, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was him, I would sell all those fucking houses, move to Surrey.
Yeah, that's what I
bro.
told him, yo. I got his WhatsApp and shit.
Yeah, just sell all the cribs and come to Surrey, bro.
So where'd you meet him?
Huh?
You
I was
just
taking Uber in France.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
take Uber,
okay,
Uber to the
okay.
airport randomly, yo.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed on TikTok is there's like in 2021 and 2022, there was like a lot, like there was like obviously come up of brown creators, I
Mhm.
think around that time, right? But I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of people got into a lot of like beef, unnecessary beef, right? Would you say it's just because like Desis just don't like seeing other Desis do well, or would you say there's something else to it?
That is also it.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of like crabs in a bucket?
yeah.
So you know the phenomenon? Like, so basically there's a bunch of crabs in a bucket,
Mm-hmm.
and actually they're like genetically programmed that if one tries to escape, they pull it down.
Yeah.
None of them ever escape. I feel like that's a lot of the Desi mentality
Yeah.
and jealousy and shit. Also, though, a lot of Desi people were getting caught doing fucked up shit. So that's why a lot of beef started too. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say it, but there's a lot of Desis in our community who are like Avani's like fucking predators, bro. And that really starts like a whole wave.
Yeah. It doesn't help because the stereotypes and shit for brown people are so bad too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're creepy, you're like this, you're like that. And it's like when people do shit like this, then it's the whole thing of like everyone, like we get branded as everyone's like this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like just, it's so bad.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm no saint. Like, I started fucking beef for clout at one point too. You know, like that's what the
Yeah.
Avanish fight was,
Yeah,
what the Farsi
yeah.
fight
It's
was.
like
You
a lot
know,
of people-
Yeah.
it was like drama to get a fight started and make some good content.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you know, I
exactly.
can't say I haven't done it.
Yeah.
But now looking back on things like that, I feel like
You wouldn't do it again.
I don't know. I mean, for a fight, if the beef's not real, I'm not gonna push the beef. You know what
Yeah.
I mean,
Because the whole Amnish fight thing, that's like, I feel like that was such a moral, you said it was a moral dilemma for you, right?
it was such a moral
And
dilemma.
I feel like you don't want to be put in that situation again. So I think for the future, like Farsi fight was probably like no moral dilemma, right?
Farsi fight was fun, bro. That was a good
Yeah.
experience in my life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Because he was capable.
Yeah.
He was bigger than me. He was heavier than me.
Uh-huh.
He knew how to box, so I didn't feel bad doing anything. And
good,
you know,
man.
we were both content creators, so it was easy.
It works out,
It's
yeah.
easy. Dude, I feel like so far on the podcast, we never even just asked you, like, what's a day in the life of Arjun Biddi, bro?
Yeah.
I just freestyled
Day in the
it.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what,
what's
what,
the
is,
deal
what,
of
is,
it
what does
in-
Arjun Biddi do?
In Massachusetts and
I'm a
shit.
fucking. I'm like, dude.
Like, what do you do and shit? Like, I know because everybody knows, like, content creators' public lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, there's so much behind the scenes. Like, for
Give
me
us a
that
glimpse
people
into your
don't know.
personal.
For, like, just us that people don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. So I'll say first, I'm super close to my parents. Like they're both my
Nice.
best friends.
Nice.
So I spend like most of my time with them. So
That's
you know,
actually really
I'll go
cute.
like paintballing with my dad,
No way.
or like I'll get breakfast with my mom usually.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? And like I make a lot of content with them too.
That's cute, man.
So like I'd say all my days start off with like cha in the morning with my parents, just like discussing
Aw.
like gossiping and shit.
That's
That's
cute,
pretty
yeah.
much wherever I am. Even if I'm in college, bro, I call them. You know, I think I call my parents at least 3 times a day when I'm in college. Like we're super close.
That's
You know, because like to be honest, throughout my whole life, I have one friend and then 2 parents. Those are the only 3 people that have been constant for me ever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Everybody else comes and goes.
Yeah. Fully.
So that's the main thing. And then after that, I'd say, you know, my biggest stress bus, the funnest thing I do is hang out with friends. Doesn't even matter what the fuck we're doing. You know, we'll be playing like fucking Wii bowling or doing
That's
whatever.
what there is to do. They're bowling and paintballing and shit, right?
Yeah, you know, but whatever you're doing, like just hang out with my friends is like the best part. And then, you know, content creation.
boys.
I love content creation. I just like a creative outlet.
That's
So I
good.
try to post or, you know, I get an idea for a video every day.
Yeah.
And then I usually end the day, you know, I try to lift, stay active, shit like that. Try to get a little closer to my sister too. You know, she's around
She
that
older?
age. She's born on my birthday actually. She's 16 though.
No way. Me and my mom have the
She's
same
born on
birthday.
Oh really?
Oh, shit, she's born on your birthday?
Yeah. So February
no way.
26th. We're exactly 4 years apart.
Oh shit, my
So-
sister and I are 4 years
Yeah,
apart.
that's my summer goal right now. So I have a couple summer goals, but for like I'm trying to build a good relationship with my sister. She's my younger sister. You know, give me some like guidance and shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
important, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man. Like, I was always like decently close to my sister.
Yeah.
But then like me and her got like more tight as we got older, because then the whole snitching phase goes
Yeah, you
away.
get past that shit,
Yeah,
right?
past that, then you're chill. Because now me and my sister will just go out, get food together.
Exactly,
We'll just go
that's the
chill.
best way to do
And
it,
it's just
yeah.
so chill.
And
So
honestly,
chill.
I want to be there for my sister because, you know, I didn't really have anybody to look up to learn my culture, my religion, my language from as a kid.
Yeah.
Not too much because even my parents, they mostly spoke English at home and like a little bit of Hindi, a little bit of Punjabi, but like learning Hindi and Punjabi was pretty much all by myself.
Yeah.
So I want to be there for my sister to kind of like show
Help
her like a
her,
role
yeah.
model of like, listen, you need a little culture too.
Yeah,
So that's
makes
the
sense.
goal, yeah.
Makes sense,
Yeah,
makes sense.
no, 100%.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty crazy, yo. What's the most time with your parents? What's the weirdest thing there is to do, like, in Massachusetts? Because here, yo, we do, like, a lot of outdoorsy activities.
Okay.
Like, people go walk in the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
The winter, they'll go, like, snowshoeing and shit. They'll go, like, ATVing.
Okay.
Like, all this mountainy stuff, right?
Shit, okay,
In
I'll say-
Massachusetts, like, what do they do?
I mean, I don't know what they do. I'll say like
Yeah.
the most fun
What do
thing
you
I do
do?
with my friends
Yeah.
is, so we have a convertible.
Yeah.
My friend's family has a convertible.
Yeah.
So we pack all our friends in both. We get a ton of fucking water balloons.
Yeah.
And we use this one neighborhood, never any cops around.
Yeah.
We just fucking use it as a maze and fucking try to get each other inside each other. So
That's
as
actually
wet as wet as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
That's
throw as
sick.
many water
Yeah.
balloons inside.
Like you
That's
said.
sick.
I'd say that's what I look forward to when I'm in college and I'm coming back. You know,
Oh, that's sick.
just
When
fucking
it's,
like
like, so
soak
hot.
each other,
Yeah,
driving
yeah.
around. Like one of us are gonna crash eventually, but you know, it's fucking lucky worth it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually wild, especially, like, when it's so hot there, too.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
like, there's, like-
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
really
yeah.
refreshing then, eh?
No, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
fun.
We got some.
Those vibes,
Let's
yeah.
get into the confessions, man. Let's go. Let's get Arjun, Beddi, some of the hours for midnight confession reactions. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
We got this like girl that's talking about how she met a guy.
Okay.
All right, ready? I met this Punjabi guy on Snap. He added me by quick add. I hung out with him 2 times. Then his friend added me. I hung out with him as well. Then he blocked me an hour after the second time, when I went to see him. Then all these brown guys, about 12 different ones, tried to add me, talked to me, and asked me to link and tried to set me up. I only said yes to one of them, one of the 12. I'm trying to figure out the motive behind this and why they all want to mess with me at once.
Bro, she's a fucking groupie at this point, bro. Like basically, let me explain to her exactly what happened.
Yeah,
right?
explain,
Yeah.
please.
There's a group chat of guys. Okay.
Hanji.
One of this guy added the girl. He's like, "Yo, this is easy whatever."
Yeah.
And then he just like he sent the name, and they're like, "Okay, let us try too, bro." So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
basically
Oh my
getting like
God.
fucking ambushed right now.
You're getting ambushed.
Like, God
That was a while there. It's a whole strategic attack.
I don't know why she's dude. The craziest thing is you say yes to his homeboy too. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you destroy a
That's
man.
on you, yo.
That's how you destroy a man. I'm not gonna lie, because they
Yeah.
start comparing themselves. To
Yeah.
That's
they do,
fucked.
they do.
That actually is,
Wow.
yeah. All right, here's the thing. All right, here's another one. I started talking to a cousin's friend without realizing they're friends.
All right.
Ended up cutting communication with him because he's acting sus. I think my cousin knows because I feel them bring up him hella in conversation in a hella low key way. I don't know if this is affecting my relationship with them and if I should have a conversation with them about this or not, since I don't want to bring it up and then turn out to not actually know anything and create a problem. What should I do?
Okay, I'd say like, I mean, at least your cousin wasn't the one you're fucking talking to. So let's like get
Yeah,
that
yeah,
out of the
W
way.
there.
You got a little
W
lucky,
there,
right?
W
Like,
there.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
twist sometimes.
I'd say, but this is not even a big deal at all. Like cousin's friend, like come on, this
Yeah.
is like the I feel like one of the less crazy viewer processions you guys
Yeah,
have
yeah.
probably got. But
Yeah.
advice, bro, just hit it heads on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like just because you're your cousin's friend, I don't think that's a reason you shouldn't talk to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
a lot of
facts,
times
yeah.
mutual friends are like the
People
best.
come up with so much shit if like not talk to somebody. 'cause
Exactly,
It's not that deep,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not that deep, right?
Yeah.
All right. Last, there's a lot of viewer confessions that are about dating. So like, I
Go
don't
ahead,
know.
let's do
I think,
'em.
I think people are just like fucking. I think that you have the best person for it. So you
Yeah.
got the confessions
Let's
for
do
you.
'em.
I dated this guy who told me he blocked his ex, but he still had her added, and I'm friends with her. Ignored her and kept dating him until he did a one-sided breakup and decided not to text me, and he decided to not talk to me again, explain why he stopped texting me. But he said he had problems and he needed to solve them, and he wanted to date me again. But when I said no, he got mad and decided to tell all my secrets to everyone at my school, and then blocked me and moved on.
Damn, that's
Who's
a lot
in the
of
wrong?
information.
That's a lot of information.
Okay, I mean, I feel like it's very clear who's wrong, but I want to say
Yeah.
something on the record.
Yeah.
If a guy falls in love with a girl,
Yeah.
yeah, he might block her on a couple things, but he will never, ever, ever like leave it so there's no ways to communicate her.
That's true.
Unless she crazy cheated him, he'll
Yeah.
always leave at least one open. Maybe it could be fucking LinkedIn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there'll be one way that he leaves open to communicate her, because in the back of his mind, he's like, what if she
Fucking
was the
LinkedIn.
one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like every guy has that.
Yeah.
Or they just want to check up sometimes, or like, dude, that person took like 1 or 2 years of your life. Like, it's hard to just let them go like that. So
fully.
every guy does that. I think telling your secrets is fucked up. You know, in a relationship, like trust is the biggest thing. And also it kills your fucking reputation. Like I like to make it a deal to like, no matter what anybody tells me,
Yeah.
I keep it to myself, because that's
Yeah.
how I build strong relationships.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
So
100%.
yeah.
Solid.
That's true.
All right.
I think that's good to go.
We got this last one actually. Hi guys. I have been friends with some guys for 2 years, and they've been my best friends. We've done everything together, but out of nowhere they started calling me slurs and other bad stuff, and they all blocked me one day. And I forgot about them too. But 1 week ago, I randomly started talking. They started talking to me and are trying to be my friends again. What should I do? Please respond. It would help me out a lot. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think they like you.
Yeah, but all blocked you is crazy though.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, did you like hook up with some random dude? Because a lot of times,
No. That's what she's saying.
she didn't.
No.
She did it.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't know. Maybe like you were playing too hard to get, and all the guys just came together like, all right, fuck this girl, bro, we're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could have been it. And then, you know, if you're gonna like complain about slurs, like if you want to have guy friends, like fucking figure it out. You know what I mean? Like,
I think
that's
guys
who's gonna happen.
because I think it's bro. I've
Fucking figure it out. Yeah.
I figured it out. Yo, we've literally talked about this before too. It's like guys like are not like, how do I put it? I don't when it comes to my boys, right? Obviously I watch what I say to my boys to an extent, but like it's all shits and giggles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like
yeah.
I don't have to be like very like politically correct in like my friend groups, right? I could just call my buddy like Afadu and like it's chills.
Yeah.
But if I said that to like a girl, obviously there's a whole different situation, right?
But Punjabi gali are also different. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
they
feel
are.
like just like a Izzat of Punjabi girl, like using Punjabi gali with her, like their whole life she's been taught like and they're also all very like female centered galiyan, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's different, but like saying stuff in English, I never thought it was that bad, even around a girl.
Yeah. No, it's not, bro. We've been ripping it on the podcast too.
Yeah, I found this. I sent out a question to some of the viewers last night through a Discord channel, right? And one of them actually got back to me because they knew we were coming on the pod, and they have a specific question. The last question before we end off the pod.
Yeah.
Arjun, what is your ideal brown girl? Because I swear to God, every time I see you on TikTok, I feel like your ideal girl keeps changing.
Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, it actually does keep changing because I talked to a girl and then I realized, okay, never mind, it's not what I fucking want. You know what I mean?
So give me like your ideal girl. Like what would it be?
Okay, so the number one most important thing before anything, before race, culture, religion, anything like that is we have to be able to talk about anything for however long. You got to be like interesting to
Like
me.
vibes.
I got to be interesting to you.
Yeah.
Like intellectual conversations too.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I
smart.
mean? Like you're my best friend. So that's number one. Number two is I really like fit girls. Like that's very attractive to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Athletic, like they go to the gym, work out.
athletic, they care about their body, you know, they have that like, you know, whole health regimen, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously, you know, you got to be attractive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's like number one or number three, but
Yeah.
it's definitely a big thing. Like our kids got to be attractive. You know what I mean? Like we
Finding
got to
it
figure
out,
this
gotta
out.
be full in. Models, bro.
We gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the last thing is what's the last thing? Oh yeah, Punjabi. I mean like
Yeah.
I honestly that should be higher, but like the problem is like there are already so few sick Punjabi girls from like where I am.
Yeah.
That like putting that up high leaves me with like 6 choices, and I already know like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Not like that, but like
facts.
Yeah. Like
Facts,
the
yeah.
metaphor does hit.
Yeah.
The metaphor does
Yeah,
hit.
yeah, it
That's
does hit.
wild.
So
But yeah, I don't know. It is important if you want to know like a language and shit, yo.
If you wanna
you
pass
probably
it
see,
on-
like there's like a lot of like Punjabi people where you live that like don't know Punjabi like that.
Okay.
Is there?
there's a ton.
Yeah,
Honestly,
there's a ton
like,
here too.
I don't want kids like that.
Punjabi
Yeah.
girls are still like the most attractive by far for me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
honestly have almost never found a white girl attractive unless she somehow looks Punjabi. You know what I mean?
Like,
If you had
She
to
has to
drop
have
it,
like dark ass hair, like a nice tan,
Yeah,
kind of see the Punjabi vision, maybe.
maybe right?
She looks
But
Punjabi.
Maybe
I've
she could
never-
make some chow. Like maybe like
I've never talked to a white girl. I don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever talk to a white girl.
Yeah.
I think like, you know, if she has to be Punjabi, preferably sick, like hopefully sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And then, you know, that's about it.
I think
that's
it's
wild,
important. I
bro.
think it's important to be able to carry the culture on to like pass it on to your kids, right? Because if you don't, then it just dies with us.
Yo, would you pick an influencer crush right now?
influencer crush right now.
Yeah, if you had to pick one.
Bro, you know, I can't say this in case I talk to anybody. They're gonna be like, oh, in the podcast you said this girl though.
Yeah, oh, fuck. Just setting himself up, yo. Yo, Arjun, hit me there, brother.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what? Before we end up the pod, bro, I got this one little thing to ask you. What'd you think of the podcast? And the first time meeting us, what'd you think of us?
Yeah. It was good, bro. I was looking like a little bit nervous at the beginning because I've never
Yeah.
done like a video podcast like this.
Yeah,
Oh, you
of
haven't?
course.
I did one the Coaches Don't Play podcast
Yeah,
like, a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
weeks ago. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
No way, yeah,
But
sick.
no, this was a good experience. I feel like at like 10, 15 minutes in, I got like comfortable with you guys. It's easy to talk.
It's
you
funny,
guys
bro. It's just chill vibes.
you
We're
guys
very
are
chill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just forget the cameras are there and the mics there.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
You're
yeah.
just, like, vibing with the boys. At the end
I
of
just
the
like
day, yo.
cannot think that like thousands of people might see this at any time. So
Yeah,
I just have to
yeah,
take
yeah.
that
I
out
guess
of
so.
my
You
phone.
can't
You're,
forget
bro,
about that, though.
our clips get pretty good reach, so you know we might get some
Don't
people
tell me
messing.
that.
Might
I don't
make them a
know.
little
It's chill,
nervous,
it's just like
right?
us talking to each other.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
boys.
I
cool.
always feel like when you try to do the podcast, like put on a show for camera, like
Yeah.
it licks you.
I forgot we were on a podcast for like a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
low-key,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
minute,
Like,
yo,
so that's
yeah.
a
I
good
feel
lesson.
like we all trauma bonded over that phone call, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
low-key,
feel like
that-
we low-key got like we're like
we went through so
fuck.
much during this fucking podcast.
so many
Like, it was
ups
like,
and
it was
downs,
like
yo.
this, the fucking company. Like, oh,
Yo, freaking okay. Yeah. So the last thing is okay. What's your closing advice for like a younger version of yourself that might be listening to this right now? People that are
Okay.
inspired by you, and then we'll end the podcast.
I'd say the biggest, if I could talk to my younger version of myself, bro, I'd
Yeah.
say the biggest thing is this low-key solved like most of my life problems.
Yeah.
I've been like, I used to be really cocky, like super arrogant and cocky. And I feel like even now I'm still, you know, getting better at this. But I feel like that was a lot of reason I lost friends when I was younger and lost respect from people.
Yeah.
Because I had this outwards like thinking, oh, I'm better than you. And so for the younger version of myself, I would just say like, listen, you're good at some things, other people are good at some things.
Yeah, of course.
Don't look at people from a bias, like, oh, I'm better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like I fucked up with that a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And
Like
ever
that
since,
complex.
yeah,
Right?
and ever since I stopped doing that, it was so much easier to talk to people, make friends and stuff
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
Once
like,
started like, yo, I can learn something from everyone, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
let other people hype you up. Never,
gotta-
you don't have to.
You gotta be the
yourself.
true definition of a sick, bro. Always
Yeah.
learning.
Exactly.
always
Always,
learn from,
learning.
like,
yeah,
everyone.
yes,
Student.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Something that you can take away from everybody, yo. That's solid.
Yeah,
Sick
man.
advice, yo.
Hi, yo.
Quality.
Arjun,
All right.
I appreciate
This
you,
was
my
good,
guy.
this was good.
Next
for coming
time,
on
bro.
the pod.
Next time, I'm gonna come to the
Yeah,
52
yeah.
states, bro. Yeah.
Hi, yo,
That's
Arjun.
funny.
Appreciate you coming on the podcast.
That was-
And appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in this week.
Yeah.
And, you know, special guest Arjun will link all of his socials down below. Check
Yes,
him out.
sir, yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay
Peace.
tuned. Peace.